Obviously, the American was a bit taller than me. Ladies and gentlemen, as you perhaps noticed, so good laughing at short people. I don't think that's very cool or right on at all. As you perhaps noticed, we've gone out a bit later than we used to the last series, and of course it means we're not getting out before the pubs close, which I think is a bit of a pain for the audience and anybody who wants to watch it, and especially for me. I mean, I'm not obsessed with drinking, but I like to drink. I don't quite understand, though, why I do it. I mean, we all equate drinking with having a good time. You're going to have a good time, you've got to get drunk, have a good time. It's my birthday, I'm going to get completely drunk. It's end of the exams, I'm going to get completely drunk. Having a good time, getting drunk. That's what we think. So, the next time you're all alone in the bathroom, face down the toilet, desperately trying to be sick, remind yourself what a good time you're having, eh? Isn't it strange? You got a little bit of money, you work or you're on the dole, a little bit of money, worth a lot these days. All you want to do at the end of the week is pour it down your neck, then spray it on the walls. It's a flippin' expensive way to redecorate the bathroom, isn't it, eh? We thought we'd go for a sort of muesli-coloured pebble dash motif. You're all alone in the bathroom. Oh, it was to have been such a happy birthday, 21 today, but now you are all alone. You and the toilet. The spitting image chicken song is just a vague memory. You are alone and you want to die. Oh yes, you want to die because the bathroom is a space rocket and it's shooting through the universe at 1,000 miles an hour and you want to die. Now, they do say you're looking down at 2 inches of water, wondering if it's true that you can drown. Because they do say when you die, your whole life passes in front of you. Well, the same is true when you are dead drunk. Well, not your whole life doesn't pass in front of you. You know, just the last little bit. That last 3 pints of lager and injudicious chicken korma passes in front of you. And that was your birthday. That was a good time and booze has ruined it. And the next morning, it's hangover time and you get no sympathy. When you've got a hangover, you're poisoned. Completely poisoned. You've got blood poisoning, but you get no sympathy. I got no sympathy. You never should have done it. You brought it on yourself. I got no sympathy. Well, what about the hang glider who breaks his or her neck jumping off a cliff? Does anyone force them to entrust their lives to a sheet of polythene? No, but they get plenty of sympathy, don't they? Oh, you poor soul. And all right, so you never had to do it. You never had to jump, do you? The romance of these dangerous sports. We should get a bit of sympathy, us drunks climbers. Hear that click? Yeah. I got that when I lost a piton negotiating a dodgy ascent in Snowdonia. What about us drinkers, eh? See that bruise? Yeah, I got that negotiating a tricky bit of rucked up carpet round my mate's place, you know. It's every bit as difficult after 6 pints. I mean, what about a little romance about the obstacle course of life that drinkers have to face every Friday night? What about a romance of our adventures that we face in the nether hours? It was terrifying. I remember it like day. New Year's Eve, I was alone in the bathroom. I could see 4 toilets, and I knew only one of them was real. I mean, when sporting people give themselves a bit of a handicap, you know, when they sort of make life difficult for themselves, you know, put an extra person on the team or whatever, they're admired for giving the other person a chance, or they admire them for giving themselves a handicap. Well, no one handicaps themselves more than drunks. I mean, never mind run 300 metres, I can't climb the stairs most Friday nights. What about a few sports that mirror our achievements? Half the country's drinking every Friday, getting through the most extraordinary things while drunk. What about a few sports to mirror our achievements? You can imagine it, can't you? The next Olympics, it's the fabulous international relay. Try and drink 10 pints of lager, then make a piece of toast and Marmite competition. And the French are off, the French are looking good. The French have drunk the lager, they are completely drunk. They have drunk the lager, they've got the knife, they've got the toast, they've got the Marmite. They are completely drunk. Oh no, one of them's getting all maudlin about his girlfriend and his friends are having a cinema. It's going to lose them back. The Swiss are looking good. The Swiss have drunk the lager. They have drunk the lager. They're completely drunk. They've got the knife. They've got the Marmite. They've got the toast. Oh no, one of them's blown off and they're all rolling around on the floor laughing because it's so flipping funny. The English have drunk the lager. They have drunk the lager. They are completely drunk. They've got the knife. They've got the butter. They've got the toast. They've got the Marmite. Oh no, they've discovered one of the judges is foreign and they're beating crap out of it. You see, your sport in the old days was a training for life, how to gather food, javelin throwing. That was training somebody how to spear an antelope. Well, I don't know about you, but there's not a lot of call to spear an antelope down where I come from. We tend to have fish fingers if we get peckish. So we should have sports that mirror the modern problems of getting food. I mean, when I was at school, I'd have liked to have gone out on a PE pitch and done a sport that taught me how to divide up a bill for 10 people in an Italian restaurant when 2 people only had starters and Sonia didn't drink because she's driving, OK? Well, you people out there thinking you've got it, buddy. I haven't been to a restaurant in years, yeah. Well, you've got to talk about what you know, haven't you? Booze is so pretentious, they try and make it look cool. That new ad trying to make Baby Sham look cool. Nice one, fair enough. Somebody's hearing aid's gone off. I tell you, they try and make booze look cool. Babysham, you wouldn't have thought it could be done, could you? There's this cool club. There they are, all the punks and rastas and groovers. In comes a Sloane Ranger. I'd love a Babysham. Suddenly, they're all drinking Babysham. I'd love a Babysham. It's not very likely, is it? They cut the advert, you know. I reckon about 5 seconds later, everybody probably throws up and says, what is this stuff? But booze, believe me, is a drug. I've got to say that. I don't want to tell people to drink. Booze is a drug. Drugs are evil. The government are getting a good clampdown on drugs, and I approve. But their campaign is very strange. I don't understand their campaign against drugs. I mean, what streetwise kiddie, what streetwise skinhead is going to give something up because Ernie Wise and Esto Ranson tells him to, eh? I mean, these ads are so patronising. Of course, you've got to have them, but they're so patronising. They seem to believe that the worst thing a kid could possibly imagine in his or her young life is acne. If you do drugs, you'll get spotty. Oh, flipping terrifying! They're all spotty already, aren't they? They've got nothing to lose. Yeah, you may well say to me, well, it's all very well having a go, but can't you possibly think of a solution? Well, I can, actually. I think people would probably not take drugs if they had something else to do, like a job, perhaps. Ladies and gentlemen, that